Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today we're going to be talking about the rotary tool with the WeCreat laser. As you can see, I just took out the slat panel trays. You'll need that removed to use it, and then you'll need these two screws on the left hand side. As you can see me taking it apart here, you'll just take those two screws out, don't lose them. We're going to use them here in just a second to put the rotary tool back in. And you'll see here later in the video, I think I did the rotary tool backwards for clamping the cup in place. I guess you can do it either way, but I didn't have any instructions to do this. I'm just doing it all off of a whim and just testing it for you guys before the machine comes out here. So essentially what I did with the cup is I clamped it to the inside by pushing it outwards, where I think you're supposed to clamp it from the outside down. So just a heads up on that, you'll see that here later in the video. But as you can see, I got the rotary tool now in place. It just has a little metal column, and I'm screwing down these screws right back where they belong to secure that rotary right in place here. And then we'll get our leveler out here in just a second and show you guys what that looks like here too. For now, we're just securing this rotary tool in place, and then we're going to attach the cable as well. So right here I'm getting the cable and the level here. You can see I have the level out here. That's just going to be holding the cup and leveling your cup here. We'll get to that here in just a second as well. Now for the cable. So for the cable, what you want to do is you want to take the white end and plug it into this side of the rotary tool. And then you'll want to take the metal end and you're going to plug it into the back of the machine here. And there's a little notch on the back here. You want to make sure the notch lines up. I'll show you a photo of that. Right there's that little notch. Make sure that lines up. It's just like the air assist on the back of your machine, so make sure you don't mess that up. With all that out of the way, as you can see, we now are ready for the cup. This is where I think I did it backwards, but I've never used a rotary tool before, and this is my first attempt ever, so I think I did pretty good for the first one. I put the the cup on the inside, or technically the outside of the claws, and I expanded it outwards. You can expand yours inwards and clamp the cup. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. That's why there's an area that you can't engrave on the top where the clamps would be. As you can see, here's the level. I'm going to go ahead and just shove the level underneath the cup, level that out, so I think it's correct. And then I'm going to spin the cup freely to the position that I want it to be centered. And once you have it where you want it to be centered, we're going to then close the lid and we're going to go into the software and click laser cylindrical. This is going to let you laser engrave any kind of round object here on the rotary tool. As you can see, this is my very first attempt on engraving. I used their black insulated cup settings. And this was just a random cup that I had. I'm just using the back side of it as a test here. And then in a little bit, you'll see that I actually did my own settings here and test settings. But it kind of engraves a little dark, and I had to wipe that darkness off, that little soot. And here's the end results of my very first attempt at ever doing a rotary engraving. So that turned out pretty good. That's after wiping off the soot. As you can see, I didn't have it completely level. That's why it's a little dark at the bottom. And here is all of my settings that I tried. I just did 1, 2, 3, 4 and changed all the settings. And here's a closer look at them. And then here's a closer look at that first engraving. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the first ever attempt at me making a rotary engraving. And I hope this helped you guys out. We'll see you guys in the next video.